Okay, so we are back. We're at Shoesmith today for the launch of Rail Safety Week 2023. Phil, huge thank you for taking the time out today. How's the day going? What's been going on there?
It's been a really great day, a really great kick-off event for Rail Safety Week, but it's only the start of the week. There's some more fantastic events planned through this week that are going to focus on health and safety in the rail industry.
Absolutely. So let's learn a little bit about you. What's your role? What does your organisation do?
So my name's Phil Hibberd. I work for an organisation called the Rail Safety and Standards Board, but many people refer to us as the RSSB. I've worked for RSSB for 6 years, but prior to that, I spent 25 years nearly working in the rail freight industry. So 30 years this year, and I've done many varying different jobs. So I started as an apprentice at 16 years old, working on locomotives, and then I've worked in engineering, operations, and then health and safety.
Wow, incredible. I suppose true testament to the rail industry, though, isn't it? Starting at 16 at that apprenticeship, and then working yourself through the sector. I mean, it's just incredible, really. And I think sometimes we forget about all those different roles, don't we, within the rail industry?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a fantastic industry to go into. I would highly recommend it to anybody who's thinking about a career, whether that's in a STEM-related activity, or even if you're just interested in other areas, whether that's finance, HR, whatever that may be. There's thousands upon thousands of different types of roles within the rail industry. Like I said, I've done quite a few over my 30 years, and it's got me in a good place, actually. You know, I've got a nice house, nice car, lovely family, and met a lot of great people along the way, made a lot of friends in the rail industry as well.
Amazing. So let's talk about Rail Safety Week. How's your organisation supporting this week?
So my organisation, the RSSB, does a lot of work with health and safety in the industry. We were set up 20 years ago, unfortunately on the back of a very serious incident that occurred at Ladbroke Grove. Very bad train accident. 31 people unfortunately lost their lives and over 250 people were really badly injured. And that's when the industry looked at what it needs to do to better collaborate. And an investigation took place, an inquest, and a gentleman called Lord Cullen identified that there needed to be an independent body formed that's funded by the rail industry, that's not for profit, and RSSB was formed off the back of that. And it's our role to drive health and safety standards guidance within the industry and to really drive collaboration. That's what this week's all about. It's all about how the industry comes together and how we work to collaborate on matters of health and safety to continue to drive continuous improvement within the sector.
Absolutely. So what can other companies, what can other organisations be doing to support this week?
I think, first of all, have a look on the Rail Safety Week website. There's some great information on there regarding events that are taking place this week. But it's going to be happening next year. But also health and safety is not just about Rail Safety Week. So some great connections on there, some great organisations you can connect to. Look at what they're doing, think about what you want to plan for next year. But also look at what inspirational work's been taking place in the last year that you might want to adopt within your own organisation to drive that improvement. So, I mean, Britain does have the safest railway, or one of the safest railways in the world. It's very complex, very diverse, lots of activity taking place, but we don't injure our people very often, which is a good thing. But unfortunately, sometimes people do get hurt, and sometimes that is young people, which is very sad.
Absolutely. So kind of leading on from that, what message would you give to young people during this week?
I think this week for young people, I think ask yourself your question, what do you know about rail safety? Maybe ask your mum and dad or your grandparents what they know about rail safety. And if there's a gap there, you know, go back to school and ask some questions. Should we be doing work around rail safety? Because you've probably done work around road safety or water safety, but why not rail safety? Because there's some big dangers out there. Those cables that run above the trains have got 25,000 volts in them. The third rail's got, you know, a lot of voltage in there, and there's a lot of fast trains running around. So staying away from that infrastructure is really, really important.
Absolutely. Honestly, huge thank you for coming on today. I'm sure you're going to enjoy the rest of your day. But a huge thank you from me and our viewers today.
No problem. It's been lovely to meet you all. Thank you.